Welcome back. I'm faequeen, and I'm here with your general reading for this Mercury Retrograde, which means anything can come out about love, work, career, life purpose, messages from my higher self to yours, in case we were having some spiritual conversation, if it's your week. And just know that sometimes with these readings, you're going to feel like, wow, that was dead on. Everything. And then sometimes there's just like parts that you were like, oh yeah, and then some of that, no. And then if you realize actually none of that was for me, just know that you can check your other signs. So if you're looking at your sun sign, which is your base personality, then you can go check your moon sign, which is more of your emotional body, your habits, how you feel about things. Or you can check your rising, which is your mask to the world, what people first see about you, your first impression, as well as your life purpose journey, because it starts your prenatal chart. At this current time, any other planets I would look for depends on what's going on with you. If money and career is more important, check your Jupiter. That's where your luck and expansion happens, which is all that Sagittarius energy. And then you can also because it's lucky, and then you can also check your 11th and 12th house this month, because the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. And since they're in retrograde, looking at the planets that rule them, like Uranus or Neptune, that kind of thing, you can just check if you're like an astrology buff. If you're not, don't listen to anything I just said. Just listen to the moon, sun, rising kind of information. I do have some information in the description, so check it out. I'm always putting stuff in the description, but for this one it will have more resources on that and links to other videos that I've either done on this subject, or even those videos have links. I'm just saying, it's there's layers. So oh no, but the other video was so long of the intro. I said skip 3 minutes and 30 seconds. See, I accidentally deleted the last one. See, look at me telling on myself, because I need to fill up the extra time. Ooh. Did I just get better at this? Is that what happened? Okay, anyways. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Just take what resonates. Remember that. And the cards can be reversed. That's also a thing. Just saying. So, and when I say reverse, I mean the energy. Like, I could be like, this is you, particular sign, but actually it's like the other person and it's switched. There you go. Okay, now enjoy the video. Welcome back, Aries. Okay, I've been excited for y'all. I think y'all been calling me all this morning. Like, legit. I think Aries was like, so where's my fucking reading? This bitch don't hurry up with this reading. I feel y'all, and damn, come for me if you want to. But baby, I share Mars with you. I know what you want. I know what you need. Okay? But I be on Pluto chilling. Okay, Aries, what the fuck is going on with you? What is going on? Y'all, what? Breathe through it. I always like to bring up this thing I joked about. There was this video I watched, right? And it was where this YouTuber did like a funny parody of all the different zodiac signs at work. And my favorite part is when the Scorpio character says, Aries external is Scorpio's internal. And I was like, no one has ever said truer words. No one. Like, no one. Because sometimes I feel like Aries will do stuff and I'll just be like, I wish I could do that. Like, I just, like, they will say some shit and you'll be like, I was thinking that. But I know better than to say that shit out loud. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like Aries will say some shit that feels like, that's bad. Say it again. Say it again. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know anyone who's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, but there's this moment where like Drusilla gets this like old demon who just like touches people and like burns the humanity out of them or some shit. And so he touches this guy and he disintegrates and she goes like, do it again, do it again, do it again. And I'm just like, yep, that is how it feels right now. All of a sudden, like, do it again, do it again. I don't know where that freaking came from. I just did the other 2 videos and I was so chill. Now I'm lit. Fucking fire energy, man. Fucking Sag did this to me too, where I just got lit, like out of the blue. I was not 2 minutes ago. I was like, just chilling. Anyways, so yeah, so whatever y'all doing, y'all lit as hell, which shouldn't be surprised. Y'all fucking Aries, y'all. Start off the Zodiac. The first ever Zodiac sign. That young, youthful energy we need to get that trailblazing done. Actually, a long time ago, I had an Aries, speaking of, who was a political organizer. And I remember she confided in me and said, you know, sometimes when you walk out into that street, it is the scariest thing you've ever done. And people just don't understand how fucking scary it is when there's cops right there and there's a whole crowd of people in a march behind you and you're in the front of the march and you have to be that first fucking person. That shit is fucking scary as hell. Like, and y'all think I look cool, but that shit's scary. Y'all don't know. And I remember I came up with a phrase because of what she said, and I was like, sometimes when you a trailblazer, you step on grass so a pavement can lay behind you. You know what I mean? It's like you just walk into fucking uncharted territory, you know? It's grass, baby. Like, but after you walked it, that grass is now a path. It is, you have paved the way for other people. That's literally what paved the way for others means, right? That's that trailblazer energy. And that right there is the essence of Aries energy. And so I feel like y'all are in that, like, y'all get shit a lot for being hotheads, but really y'all just be real passionate about shit. And you don't understand why no one else can fucking hear you. Like, apparently y'all didn't hear what the fuck I said, so I'm gonna have to say it louder. Apparently you didn't hear. You don't need to repeat yourself. Apparently I need to repeat myself because bitches ain't listening. Like, you know, it's just like, okay, Aries, okay. But I love it because, again, like I said, it's my internal. On the inside I feel like that. On the outside I'm like, I'm just, yes, like, on the sidelines. Yes, I'm on the side. Like, you got this, because they trailblazing, you know. But yeah, so I like that. And the reason why I had to give you that story, I was like, because so many cards came out and I felt like this is about to get real. I thought I would start off, you know, positive like that, right? Like, y'all trailblazers. It's hard. It's hard being a trailblazer. People don't know. People don't know. So you're in this 3 of Wands energy, making bold decisions, discoveries, exploration. readiness of the spirit. And so in this getting ready, what you getting ready for? I feel like some of y'all don't even know what y'all getting ready for. But what it looks like here is there is a meeting, a idealistic meeting. Oh, fuck, I don't want to say this. Damn, why y'all say that? If you have a twin flame or a soul flame or any kind of soulmate, special, spiritual, strong connection with someone, you're really fearing this connection. I know that sounds like, wait, what? But it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. You're getting yourself ready. You're pumping yourself up. It's almost like, you know how when you want to ask someone out on a date and you almost have to like get yourself pumped for it. Like, okay, so if they say yes, then I'm going to be like, whatever. But if they say no, be cool. Keep cool. You know, try not to like pop off. Like, it's going to be fine. Like, let's put on some good songs. Let's put on some jams. Because let me get myself pumped. Like, you know, I want this to go well. I want to come off smooth, but I want to. You like you about to get in the mirror, get your smell good stuff. Like yes. Why do I feel like I'm like some black man getting ready? Oh, I know why. Because we watched that video, and it was a guy. Okay, anyways, it was this guy talking about it. It was like, damn, this is like a few weeks ago. Wow, I really remembered that. Okay, but it was. Is this guy, he was talking about a similar thing, and he was like, I love him, he was just like, you put your cool jams on, and you get ready, you get in the mirror, you pumping yourself up, you're like, yeah, play, you about to do this, and I was just remember being like, no, man, really? And he's like, nah, you know, I felt like he was trying to talk. He was like, you know what I mean, fellas? And I remember being like, no, I don't. But I'm intrigued. I want to know. Please tell me. So, yeah, he's pumping himself up for it. Because what you're worried about is fighting. You're just like, oh my God, please let me not get into no more fights with this person. I let him. And you don't want to get it. Or if you're not used to having fights with this person, you don't want to start. You know that you don't want to come off too aggressive. I feel like that's what it is. You're so afraid that this meeting, this situation is not going to go well. Also, you feel like this person is the perfect person for you. Like, you really are like, so we're the perfect couple. They just don't know that yet. And so because you have such high aspirations about this, you're just like, no, like this has to go perfect. This has to go well. Because if it doesn't go well, like how am I gonna like get them to like me? And so good job, you did this. Proud of you, because it's saying that you're gonna have good cheer. Great things are gonna happen. Our beer lady came out. 3 cups. And yeah. Oh, okay. That's what happened. So also again with the fear, because I never told you what the card was. Oops. So it's in reverse. So with this one, this is a lot about duality. It's a 2 of Swords, but sometimes it's hard work won through valor. So it's like you worked real hard for something. So yeah, your fear is that you didn't work hard enough to make sure that this situation is going to work out. But you did. You have actually worked really hard. You thought real long and hard. You really got yourself pumped. You really got yourself ready. This meeting is definitely going to happen if it hasn't already. And you're going ahead and you're feeling a little weird because like the person isn't really talking to you. And they're a person who's like has a lot of ideas, a lot of like shared ideas with you, so you're kind of like, why aren't we talking? Like normally this person would hit me up by now. And then on the flip side of that, you also have it where if you were seeing signs or feeling like if you've ever felt like, oh my gosh, this is so obvious that I'm supposed to be with this person, there's something that happens that makes it so obvious to you, right? And it's like, I got a sign and that sign is telling me like I need to do this thing. It's like you're no longer getting that, and you're also not getting any of the communication you thought you were gonna get. So you're just like, wait, what happened? I got myself ready. We had this great time. Why is it not going anywhere? Like, what's going on? So the unexpected help though you're gonna get. Wow, I said help. I meant unexpected event, but yeah, it's gonna be some help. Actually, professional help. And I don't know how this professional help is gonna come in. It's like a therapist or a friend or just a book you read or a video you watch. Just something that makes you realize like, oh, wow. That's all I need to do? Okay, let me do that. And what you'll get over during this time is when you're able to evaluate yourself and self-critique yourself about your past commitments. You'll notice that sometimes there are things that have happened to you that were unfair, and you're super freaking right. But you're also going to realize you're a very powerful person and that you could have done other things. And so that is going to make you feel a certain type of way. But what you're supposed to realize is like, yeah, you could have done other things. You could have been better. You could have been worse. It doesn't change the situation, right? If that other person or that job or that issue was just horrible situation, it doesn't matter how good or bad you were. The situation was just not optimal. Like, so you're gonna start realizing like, yeah, I can learn things about how I can self-critique myself in the future, but you're also gonna just realize it had a lot to do with like this situation. So don't beat yourself up too much about what it is. Yeah, you can always learn something, but you're not gonna need to like act like, oh, what was me about it. It's definitely like it wasn't all you. It takes two to tango. When you let go of this, if you're able to do this, then the thing you'll be able to let go of is the idea of exhausting yourself to a point where you need to like hibernate or regenerate yourself or whatever. And so you're seeing the magic and how like the patience and this commitment that you want is gonna really hold out for you. Now, don't take too long, obviously, but you're an Aries, so I'm saying patience for you. With your, like, if you're the kind of person that was like, I would have freaked out after 2 days, give it 2 weeks, but don't give it 2 months. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Here, then you will be able to harness that beautiful fire energy to create what you need to do. But how you do it, a bunch of fucking cards came out earlier for it. It was like, you got a step-by-step process. So you're gonna stay close to realizing, some of y'all are gonna do some shadow work, not all y'all, but some of y'all are gonna see some stuff that happened before. You're gonna start to realize like, oh, okay, so I lost privileges in this relationship because of how I was moving. And you weren't able to tell the truth about how you were working on yourself. But there's also, for some of you, and I know not everyone wants to hear this, but some like spiritual attacks. There was some people fucking with you, like legit. Like in the past, some people have taken your generosity as almost like, say, because people think you're gonna be a certain type of person, you're always trying to prove like, no, like I'm not like other Aries. I don't be like doing the shit other Aries be doing or something. Say you have like that kind of chip on your shoulder. Like, I'm not a hothead. I don't do that. Like, I'm not like an Aries. But what you're gonna start to realize is there has been some. Now, if you're not into like the idea of like spells or hexes or whatever, but let's just say it was some bad energy, it's bad juju around you. And that's because there was some issues with people. Now, I feel like for one or two of y'all, it could have been jealousy, like someone just literally like just jealous of like how cool you are. And I know that sucks. Like whenever I hear that, I'm like, what? Someone tried to curse you because you're just so cool? Like, that's fucked up. But for some of y'all, it's just like you step on the wrong toes and then someone tried to like comfort you spiritually. And it had a lot to do with your home life. Something that was in your home life there was a perfection that you wanted that you never could get, like a perfect situation. You might have dealt with more than one person. So if you were dating multiple people or cheating or I don't know, or I'm polyamorous, so if you're poly or some kind of non-monogamy, whatever, but like it was some shit around some people, and that's the person you're missing. Ooh, oh. Okay. Well, the Knight of Pentacles here, though, who is a trustworthy spiritual friend. That is the, I think, issue that you're having with the most, is that there's certain friends or certain situations or this person or someone around this person maybe, or maybe this person themselves, that it's just something they can't trust or you can't trust. Someone don't trust something about this. It has a lot to do, but a lot has happened ever since. There's something about the home here, something about your house, and you want this perfect situation that just never happened. You'll be able to realize and feel better about it once you realize that, like, that you, once you adapt to realizing you have multiple options and you didn't know what you wanted to do, and so you ignored certain options, and you're starting to realize, like, maybe that wasn't very helpful, because the things that you quote unquote chose, you're starting to realize were like things that just seemed more urgent, but actually was things that just acted like they need more attention. This is an example. Have you ever had like a friend who was like super needy, like they come to spend the night over your house one night, and then it turns into 5, like every time, and you're just trying to be nice, but like, I didn't say you could stay over here this long, like, you know what I mean? And so again, because there's a lot of people who see you as kind of like hothead or whatever, you like when you have someone who's like your friend and is cool with you and understands you. So you're like, okay, because they're cool with me, I'll let them stay a couple days longer. But you're gonna start to realize, like, people like that was like all around you, and it's unhelpful because you weren't able to see. Like it's almost like a smoke. Like they were like the smoke in front of like this person or this thing that you actually want. And for some of y'all, it's a person. And for people who are already in a committed relationship, then these people were clouding how you were able to see either your partner or someone, or not someone, a thing that was important to you. So things that can be important to you can be hobbies, career, and even a lifestyle. Even a lifestyle? What does that mean? What does that mean, like even a lifestyle? Oh, having your shit together. Because 9 of Pentacles came out, so, which is the single ladies card. So it's like the stability of having, going back to that person who's like, I'll just stay for 5 more days. It's like you want to have a life where ain't nobody staying at your house for 5 fucking days. But that's a truth that you didn't want to basically tell yourself. You're like, no, I mean, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's not fine. And the other truth that is the big thing is that the reason why it's not fine is because when the people are over for 5 days, you can't fuck your partner if you do have one already, like how you want to. And if you don't have a partner, the person that you've been thinking about and you really want to get with, that you want to have this chance meeting with, they're the person that you really want to get with all these people in the fucking way. It's like, if these people don't get the fuck out of the way so I can get with my potential boo or actual boo. So yeah, so y'all are like a little annoyed by that. Like you're feeling a little fiery about it. You're like, oh, I can't, won't you? Oh, why did I think of that? Yeah, thought of like, I want you. But the version they do, by the Beatles, but the version that they do in the movie Across the Universe, I love that. I want you, I want you so bad, it's driving me mad, it's driving me mad. And like, you know, it's just like, that's funny. I like how they did it. I want you. Yeah, you won't it. But again, let go of that perfectionistic idea of like, this is the way it could be. It could be so beautiful. It could be perfect. Don't think about that. Because what I'm seeing as a side energy is that when you want to leap into this whole like, this is the perfect thing for me, it always fucking goes in shambles. And so this time around you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna have all these oopsie motherfucking daisies happening. And because it's off to the side, I also feel like it's a little bit of that person's energy too. They have also been that kind of person who's just leaped into things and wanted a certain type of stability and didn't get it. So, and also has had hardship. So it's one of those things like y'all have a shared energy, but it's a side one. That's why I put it off to the side from the spread. So that's why it's like y'all both share that kind of like, I don't know. I would like this to happen, but I don't know. Like, well, this person who's, I don't know, do they want them, or the person is wanting to stay in this situation but doesn't want to look to the past. Okay, yeah, so for them, they're like, I'm not going nowhere, but they also don't want to look at the past. They don't want to say, like, reflect on what happened, like, before. They're just like, let's just start from this point on. We starting afresh. And how you're feeling is you're reawakening to the love that not only you felt for them, but then also the love that you've felt for how it makes you feel. It's almost like you're really gonna tap into your emotions. It's like you've thought about how this is gonna make you feel. You've thought about it, you've thought about it, you've thought about it, but you're actually gonna really feel it. I think this Aquarius and Pisces Mercury Retrograde is gonna make you feel a lot of the emotions. And as a fire sign, like, y'all go on instinct, y'all go on feeling, but unlike a water sign that would be like, I'm crying because I'm sad and there's shit happening, you know what I mean? Like, an Aries or a fire sign would be more like, I'm sad and I'm crying and this is so stupid. It's like, you wouldn't be like, you're not gonna be like, I'm crying because I'm sad. You'd be like, I'm crying because y'all are dumb, right? Like, it's more of a where the situation is dumb, right? It's like you're being ruled by your emotions the same way a water sign is ruled by their emotions. It's just you don't want to point that out or actually think about it. So this moment is like you're gonna be in the emotional body and then be like, oh yeah, I do this when I'm happy. I do this when I'm sad. I do this when I'm angry. I do this when I'm annoyed. I feel it in my body. So again, with the people who like, this is a new situation, not a new situation, Lord, not a new situation, but like, this is a, I would like to get with someone situation. I would say, you know, you're a trailblazer. Like, fucking persevere. There you go. Persevere through this by just, you know, saying like, hey, like, I would like this thing to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I like you. I think you're pretty. You know, I would like to go on a date with you. Do that. Get that pump music up that I was talking about earlier, you know? Like, pump yourself up. Do that. Because it's going to go well. I think what happens is like, if you try to talk yourself out of it, you won't do it. Gemini got that a little bit. Like, if you try to talk yourself out of it, you won't do it. So it's like, use that trailblazer energy to be like, nah, kid, I got this. Like, of course I got this. Like, it's going to be great. Now, again, if the person said no or something like that, then that has a lot to do with either, one, because they haven't done that reflection. Again, it wouldn't have a lot to do with you. It would have a lot more to do with them. But for you, the only thing you should be working about is like feeling that emotional body. And then, like I said, for those few of you where there is something, some weird spiritual stuff, like there's a fatigue. Again, if there's anyone, y'all, I really hope no one's into some, don't try to do spell work to do bad things to people. If you're a cross watcher and you're fucking with an Aries, that's not cool. I just want to say that one more time, because when I got this, okay, because what happens is like, whenever this card comes out, it is a lot about like fatigue and stuff, and there's a part in your ending of this Mercury retrograde where it's like some of y'all go one path and some go another, and that other path was like, someone's trying to fuck with you. Like, spiritually, you should need to pay attention. And even if you don't think of it as like spell work, also could just be like bad intentions. Like when someone just got like bad intentions for you and you don't know it, they're just around you. They just got bad intentions, man. Duplicitous intentions. There you go. So just watch your back. Watch your front while you're at it and your sides. No, it's but again, keep being that trailblazer. Be creative. Ooh, in your approach. What? I like that was like my last thing. Yes. Use your brain. There is something, I don't know if you gotta make a plan. This looks cute. But there's something about you're gonna use your mind to express your emotion for this person, or like I said, for a lot of y'all who are already with someone and you're happy and shit, you know, you're probably just gonna be like getting your boo some new shit, like kind of thing, because you're gonna be like, I'm feeling it. I realize these fog of assholes around me. It's you and me, you know. And then for some of y'all, it's gonna be like, this person I really like, I want to get with them, and I'm gonna like create this situation or this scenario or a gift or something, you know, from the heart, but you have to use your mind to do it. It's like, because you want to personalize it, so you're really gonna like go through and really think of something to make it personal. Damn, this video long as fuck. Okay, let's get you a fucking fairy card, because this video long as hell. Aries, how you gonna come for me like that? Wow. Okay, body movement and letting go. Body movement has a lot to do with like, you need to dance, you need to move, you need to do something, you gotta move your body, do some yoga, do some moving meditation. You need to go move your body, move your body, move your body. Just to get the stagnant energy out of you. A lot of times it really helps with getting you to a new point. Oh yeah, so jogging and peaceful walks and meditation. Because your childlike energy is calling you. So sometimes when you're like, I got all this energy, little Aries energy. I've been hanging out with like toddlers, and I know this 3-year-old who's an Aries, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, because he's actually 3. Like, kids, like Aries is already a youthful energy, so when they're like, it's a double whammy. You're like, that's what that Aries energy is, y'all. And so I was just like, but you know, getting them to move around, like, that kid be angry about stuff, but when I get him to like do a song or move his body or dance, it's great. It's just whenever someone's not paying attention to him, then that's when he gets annoying. And because he be low-key looking at people, and if you just start paying attention to too many other kids instead of him, he will be looking at you side-eye, and then just start having tantrums, so you'll pay attention to him. I'm just like, dude, calm down. So you grown. You can put yourself into timeout if you need to. You can also, because timeout don't gotta be boring. Like, you can literally be like, you know, put some music on. I'm gonna dance it out because I was mad about some shit, or I was whatever about some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you can use that body movement to shake off the anger, to shake off the bullshit, right? You know, during your time by yourself. Okay, so letting go. Problems are caused by human thinking and action. That's why problems aren't resolved by additional human thinking and action. When we think hard or struggle to resolve a crisis, things can actually get worse. So tell your creator, I am willing to surrender this situation. That will help you feel relief, and it will give you gratitude that this situation will resolve itself easily and naturally. That'll be good. So let's do this affirmation. Okay, you ready? I am willing to surrender this situation to my creator right now. When I let go, everything turns out perfectly. So let's try it again, okay? Ready? Set, go. I am willing to surrender this situation to my creator right now. When I let go, everything turns out perfectly. So yeah, let go of your expectations to the situation. It's like a law of attraction. Like, number one thing, whatever. So I don't know why I'm getting fidgety again. Oh my gosh, y'all feel fidgety? Can y'all like calm that down? Thank you. Real fidgety. Y'all feel fidgety. Anyways, don't be so fidgety. You'll be fine. Come on, Aries. I know sometimes it's scary, but y'all are pretty pimp at pretending like it ain't too. So I believe in you. You just need to believe in you. Be that trailblazer. Make them mad that they ain't you. Okay? Come on, Aries, do what you do. Make them mad that they ain't you. Make them mad that they ain't you. Make them wish they was you. You're good at that. Own it. Own it. Woo! Let go of that fear and the accusations and the stress. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Tell yourself the truth. Okay? So, share this with an Aries if you're a cross watcher and you watched it and was like, so, you said something about soulmates and shit. Well, if you feel that, I'm just saying, for some of y'all, that might have been what the spiritual attack thing was about, because sometimes that's related to that shit. Karmics like to do that. But, for everyone else, it's just you feel really strongly passionate about this person, and yeah, you're really into them. You're just, wow, okay. And it's good. It's good. Spirit feels good about it too. Feels good about it. Okay. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Did I already say that? I don't know. Anyways, I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. I'll see you soon. Go be cute and adorable. ABC. Always be cute. Bye.